Welcome to the Sushi Chef Institute. My name is Chef Matsuda.
This is my collection of a sushi knife. You can see the many knife is available. This is the hamo, that's the big eel. This one is all my knife since I was 18. This one for roll cutting. Everybody know the Matsuda. And this is the first generation of chef gave it to me and here in LA about 5, 6, 7 years ago. Now we use it for many Western knife. It's an easy one. And I have a small knife for Hanan and a cutting, a unique one. I do some of the Thai garnish. You can do this one. And this is my original. It's called Do Ichigen, my original knife. I made it a request in my factories. This sizes are very small size in here. These knives are probably about 40 years ago. My master gave it to me and I bring it with me. I wasn't in 25 in here, so very memorable knife I have. But you can see it exactly the same knife. Sizes before, but I can use for over 35 years. That small comes in here. No favor. This is my favorite. This is my original knife. This is my knife. Is my original Do Ichigen. That's the meaning is whatever many years you work, it's still first step, first day. So that's why we use it for Do Ichigen. That's the meaning is behind it. This one is another, my master gave it to me. It's by 40 years ago. It's not small right now, but very powerful knife, sharp. But it used to be the same knife sizes. But now this size to coming in that small. But it's over 40 years to do coming sharpening knife every day. I cutting this one for mini tuna, whole tuna cutting. I do that. I don't know bring is a large knife. I should
The katana?
Yeah, katana one. I should bring. This is a unique knife for hamokiri we use for big eel there too. Rolls are Western knives should be good. Able to do this one, but sushi and sashimi you should use for yanagi knife. You can use fillet the fish. You can do deba. You can use those things in here, and peating and daikon, cucumber. Those one I call usuba. Those ones available too. So sushi bar is a small, so you have a that long run. It's sometimes difficult, but you can do cutting a sashimi. It's very good, powerful for long knife. Is great. Beef and chicken we use for most of the time a Western knife, and then a small petite knife which break it down to chicken, which we use all the time for that too. Oyster shaker is my signatures on it. It's good. This knife is my tuna cutting knife. My favorite knife for cutting my whole tuna. I use one more than 10 a big tuna. I cutting down. It's nice to have, nice and heavy, but very stable in cutting it in to the whole tuna. I have a yakin burning my grip and also cover. I put it in there too. So I can't use for the sashimi, too big. This one, it's you can see the curve, very unique one. I working for a restaurant as my senpai had a unique cut. They're holding in that edges, bringing this one high each time you cut it. So I cannot do. We hold it this way to cutting for 3 or 4 or 5 roll at the same time. So this is a very need to be unique decoration, cutting technique in here. Very, very useful. I have a tessa. It's a blowfish yanagi knife. It's not here. Those are another special knife you can see. It's about more flexible than this one. You can see that this one flexible, but more flexible. Most of the yanagi is very hard, stiff. But tessa is blowfish sashimi. It's super thin cut, so we have to use for very flexible knife it is. $20 million. Starting, if you like to use for the Western knife things, it should be okay. Sashimi cut, we should have yanagi knife. It should be good. Western knife also, they have about 9 inches. You can do 8 inches. A small one, you cut it by fillet the fish and chop the beef, pork, chicken. Those ones, this is very Western knife. It's great. Because the Japanese knife, which we need to maintain as sharpening a knife every day, otherwise rusting. The problem. I didn't use for many years. Like this knife is coming with a rusting. So rusting coming to looks like a fungus. So deep into the metal. So we need to nicely start to clean up. Sometimes you get a chip to the knife. Western knives to the bend. But Japanese knife is very hard, so sometimes a chip. But don't worry about it. Sharpen more many year and a day, and it's nicely flat comes in. So should be no problem with it. So this one we need to have a maintained by whetstone. So they have a whetstone had a 400,000 and 2,000 to 4,000. It's more bigger number. Bigger number in a finer. So we can sharpen the knife, stay in 1,000. And sometimes like a chip one, you can have a lower number, 800 for 400, to grind it nicely, quickly. But we sharpen the knife with a stay in 1,000, and then making maintain shininess. Like coming with a shininess is coming to the 3,000, 4,000. Looks like as people do like a showcases one, they're using for 8,000 the sharpening knife it is. But I like to do daily basis. I like to stay in 1,000. This is good to sharpness. This comes in. So just in my few correction, but it's this one is called Honyaki. It's 100% carbon steel, very hard. Most of the items are 2 metal, silver, white steel or blue steel, and then carbon steel. They have a 2 metal. It's called kasumi. And this one is looks like a 2 metal. Actually, this one is a 1 stainless steel. Stainless steel, but it's no rusting. That's a benefit for that. So, but still, we need to maintain in many different ways to do it. So, you making a lot of money, you need to have good sharp knife and maintain a knife.
Okay.
Good luck. So this is all my collection, but still I have a brand new, maybe 20 more knives available too. So you don't need it that much, but many working hours, many working year. So I have this much of the collection I have so far. But each one I have a memories, and you might be in the future, you might be have more a knife collection. But this is one of them. Thank you for watching.